guys, Tipster here from T-Bovon. Got something new to show you. And you might have seen me do a video of a Nitro recently, a Thunder Tiger. And I was telling you how flat out Jim had given me 3 cars. Well, this is the third and final car. And it's a little Nitro rally or drift car, whatever you want. So I thought I'd show you my progress on it. So as always, the first thing I always do is clean them. Again, this was full of oil and dust and dirt on top of the oil, and they look really grubby. So I've cleaned it all up, because like I said before, I always think things don't look as bad when they're clean. And rightly so. When I cleaned this up, there was actually nothing really wrong with it. So let me show you around. So firstly guys, this is the book that come with it, and it's a HPI, it's a Nitro, and the model of it is Rs4 3. So here is the handset that it came with and actually runs with, and you can see it's the old crystal type. So obviously that makes me think that this is actually quite an old car. Having said that, it does work fine. I don't know what the distance is, but I have had it running. I'll tell you a bit more about that shortly, but this does work, or still works. Now when I've been looking through this book, I've actually found the receipt. I don't know if you can see that because of the light, but you can see there it's come from a shop called Bolton Model Mart, which is only a few miles up the road from me, and that shop is still open. And the date on the receipt there is the 1st of June 2005, and you can see there, try and get it in, that in 2005 he paid £250 for this car, which was a lot of money at that time. I'm just going to show you around it a little bit. It is a small car, this. It's definitely a 10th scale, and it's certainly not a big 10th scale. It is really small, but as you can see, it is in very good condition. I'll just try and get some views. I mean, all that internal stuff is really clean. Got the HPI logo there, and that's where the batteries go inside. On off switch. Try and get that servo for you. It's got a very small air filter which just pulls off. Let me turn it round. See, I don't know what size this engine is. I'd have to have a look in the book, but it's a very small engine and quite a thin pull start. But as you can see, it is actually in good condition and clean. Now I have had this going, but I have to say it took me ages. Again, the petrol tank, there was some a little bit of nitro in there, and it'd gone quite thick and gooey, and I think some of that, there must have been bits in here. So when I've been trying to prime it and get it going, it's took me ages. So eventually what I did, obviously I've, like last time on the Thunder Tiger, I've cleaned this out just by putting nitro in, shaking it, draining it, nitro in, shaking it, draining it until I was happy. I put this clean pipe on. Now this was on the top, and this top one was the one that was connecting it, but it looks quite dirty and grubby, that. So I put the clean ones in and I blew through them to make sure that they were clean. Apologies guys, just in mid-speech then the battery went on my camera, typical. Okay, so as I was saying, the way I got this going eventually, I was dropping a little bit of nitro in the top, putting the glow plug back in, pulling the starter, and it'd run for a fraction of a second and then die. And I did that, I don't know, about half a dozen times, and then it kept going. So I think from doing that, it sucked the fuel through and cleared anything, and it's a runner. So I have only had it running in the back garden, and it will need a tune, which I haven't done yet. I've not took it out, but it is running, and the servo and everything worked. Result. So because it's running, I've got a shell for it, and I'm going to show you that next. And here is the finished article. So you can see I've got this BMW shell for it. Now that BMW shell was only £13 from eBay with free delivery, and it came with all the stickers and decals on it, which I thought was a bargain. These wheels are what I had in stock. I have ordered some wheels for it, which are basically the same as what's on, but they're like a grey colour, darkish grey. So when they come, I'll put them on and see which I like best. But for now, I've put these gold ones on, and that's it. Now let me show you around. Obviously we've got the T-Ball Von stickers on there, as always. Cars always run better with my T-Ball Von stickers on. And then on the side here, the little exhaust, I've put a nice little hole in for the exhaust to come out. And I think it actually looks really well. Now I know on Nitros, they tend to have part of the body shell cut out, so you can fill it up and whatnot. Now I'm not intending on doing that, because this car isn't going to be something that is going to be run very often. It's also got a small fuel tank on it, so I don't think when it is running it's probably only going to last 10 minutes and then it's be out of fuel. Now if you look inside, there's quite a lot of, let's see if I can get it, there's quite a lot of space in there, so I'm thinking it should be okay heat wise. If it's not, then I'll probably pop this window so we can let a bit of heat out, but I think it'll be alright. I don't know, let me know what you think, put some views and comments, see what you think, but I think it should be okay. There's just so much room in there. So there you have it guys, that's the latest Nitro, all done, ready for its maiden run, which I will do when I get time, and obviously give it a bit of a tune up. And while I'm here, can I just say a big thanks to Flat Out Jim, because at the end of the day he's given me this. It's cost me nothing, it cost me £13 for a shell, and that's what this car's cost me. So Jim, once again, I owe you. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.